Like most woodworkers, I tend to hoard wood. In this case, I found a bed frame at the side of the road. It was good quality hardwood, so I thought I'd do a quick project. Have a look.
I like to use Sketchup to try to visualize the idea that I'm going for. In this case, I wanted to make a 3-level, 3-legged plant stand. Sketchup is a really good way to kind of figure out the angles of the piece you're trying to put together. I chose to use this board that I salvaged from that bed frame. I'll only need about half of it to complete my plant stand. First step was to plane off the finish. I know this is not perfect for the blade, but it's really my best option to get that finish off there. And I don't have a jointer or a surface planer. I decided to make the plant stand about 34 inches tall, so here I'm cutting it to rough length. Then I cut the legs at 1.5 inches wide. Here I'm cutting the pieces for the triangle inner part. The angle of the point that the 3 pieces meet at is 30 degrees. I started by trying to cut these on the table saw, but the quality of my blade was not great, so I decided to go over and use the miter saw. I tried to clean them up with sanding, but it just wasn't accurate enough. The miter saw makes a way nicer cut. And you can see here how I creeped up on the center line. Here I'm gluing the first 3 center pieces to the legs. You'll see in a minute why I did this. Here I'm trimming the legs down to the size I want for the finished product, leaving a little bit extra for sanding. A better way to do this would be with a beveling jig. A couple quick passes with the hand planer evens them all up.
Hey, we're trying to get to 10,000 subs. If you have a second, please share this video with your friends, leave a comment or a thumbs up. Thanks.
A belt sander upside down and clamped to your work surface makes a great stationary sander. Here I decided to try to dry fit all the pieces together just to get a feel for how it was going to work out. And it's harder than it looks to get these 3 pieces to stand, so eventually I decided to lie them down, and that worked a lot better. I was able to glue up the first 2 pieces and the intersecting pieces, and then lay the 3rd leg on top of that. I didn't use any fasteners, just glue. This is a plant stand. It's not going to have a whole lot of weight on it. It's not required to be structurally, it's not holding up anybody's body weight. It's just got to hold a couple of small plants, and glue is more than strong enough for that. A couple of quick measurements to check that I'm true. Here I have the top and bottom pieces already installed. This one is for the center plant holder. I did a little bit of measuring to figure out where it would line up in the middle, and then cut the pieces down to fit. Make sure they're the right way up. Bit of glue and an elastic band to clamp them together. Now it's dry, we can check to see how it fits. Good fit. Time to glue it in and clamp it up. Now everybody's favorite part, sanding. Went with a dark stain. I think it brought out the grain really nicely. It's just a simple matter of wiping it on and wiping off the excess. And a little bit of polyurethane sealer. I repotted a couple of plants I already had to fit the plant stand a little better. And here you go, the finished product. So the materials were free. It took about a half a day and one finished plant stand.
As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Ontario Lakeside.